Hello everyone! Today, let's continue the story of Kim Kardashian's family history and the impact of the rise of the Kardashians. So next, here's the first step, precipitation their own social clout. About social networking, in 2008, social media began to rise. In China, there are Weibo, WeChat, TikTok, and in the US, there are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, and so on. The Kardashians keep pace with times and started moving into new media. Television, after all, is the amount of clout a television station controls. They need to find their own clout, which is only controlled by themselves. Social media is all about clout, and clout always gathers to the hotspot that people pay attention to. And the Kardashians are the ones that know how to draw the most attention. Regularly share photos from their daily life on social media, which is very active. Kim Kardashian often posts sexy pictures on social media. One of the most famous was in March 2016. She posted a nude photo. Of course, it was covered up, but it still made a sensation on the social network. Chloe Grace Moretz left her a message to draw her attention to the effect of the nude photo on the young girl, and Kim Kardashian tweeted a post to respond. It says showing of the body in photos, their appearance, flaunt wealth, fighting, babies can also be the way for Kardashians to attract attention. Kim Kardashian's husband Kanye West, for example, he asked many celebrities on Twitter to ask their investment and have a fight with Taylor Swift over a song from her new album, which sparked a war between fans. The youngest daughter, Kelly, got pregnant before she married. A photo of her with her daughter garnered 17 million likes. It was also the most liked post on Instagram at that time. Kim Kardashian is like a born web celebrity. We mentioned earlier that she was robbed at Paris Fashion Week, lost tens of millions of dollars worth of jewelry, and was kidnapped and thrown in the bathtub. Far from having any lingering effects on the matter, and she used it as fodder for the reality show. Although she hasn't updated her account for a while, her business hasn't stopped, and she launched the new paid emoji in just 2 months called Kimoji and promoted it. I'd have to say many people just see the bright side of web celebrities. They have a lot of followers, clout, and revenue, but on the other hand, web celebrities and famous bloggers might be misunderstood. Be interested in what happened before they got famous, and always being the center of conversation. Many people suffer from depression as a result. So, if you want to be a web celebrity, you must have a strong enough heart to bear. Getting rich overnight and becoming famous overnight can make people lose their direction in an instant. And everyone in Kardashian family has a very good psychological quality. They all have a strong following on social networks. Each of the Kardashians have more than 100 million followers on Instagram. So, what does that mean? Lu Han, who has top clout in China that year, announced a relationship with his girlfriend. The massive number of hits caused the Weibo server to crash for an hour. He only had 40 million followers at that time, so it's really hard to imagine the amount of clout the Kardashians have. And how do they realize the clout? Step 5. Establish own brand and authorize business realization. It said where the ads are focused, money will follow. Attention means clout, and clout determines sales. The Kardashians, who appear most daily, know this. Then, how did Kardashians leverage their social influence online and to consolidating their business empire? The Kardashians launched their reality show in 2007. Before that, under the leadership of Kris Jenner, the Kardashians actually got into business early on. In the early days, it mainly operated physical stores. Kris Jenner and her eldest daughter Kourtney launched a children's clothing brand in 2004, Smooch, which was shut down in 2009. In 2006, the Kardashians created a women's boutique, Dash. They became famous after the reality show was broadcast in 2007, so a lot of new business were opened up. For example, in 2007, the Kardashians released a bestseller, Kardashian Country Facial. In 2012, they set up their own brand, Kardashian Collection, abbreviated as KK. The products include women's bags, dresses, perfume, bedding, and so on. In the same year, they founded a cosmetics brand, Kardashian Beauty. In addition, the Kardashians have an online business. In 2014, Kim Kardashian began to explore electronic apps. She launched the star simulation game KK Hollywood with herself as the main character. The props in the game need to be paid for. The game's star power has made it to the top of the iOS game download chart worldwide. The data show that it took $51 million in just 4 months and is still running today. In 2015, the Jenner sisters co-released a game of the same type, Kendall and Kylie. Video games have become a popular form of entertainment. In addition to games, Kimoji was launched in the iOS store in 2015. It took only half a day to get to the top of the US paid list. The inspiration for this emoji comes from the daily lives of the Kardashians. The Kardashians also launched a series of personal websites and apps in 2015. Everyone's website and app has different features. It has to do with their own. For example, Kendall is a supermodel, so the site is all about fashion. Kylie focused on makeup tutorials. Kim Kardashian is all about beauty. Khloe, on the other hand, focused on fitness. Paying customers can subscribe to more exclusive content. The Kardashians' new business is keeping up with current trends. Kim Kardashian later launched her own chatbot for Messenger. They are right about trends. So there's one other Kardashian whose story is inspiring. Kylie Jenner. In 2019, Forbes listed the annual list of billionaires. At just 20, Kylie Jenner has become the youngest self-made billionaire in history. Estimated assets exceed $1 billion. She is the idol of many Americans born after 1995, but she actually had a very low self-esteem period. She is the youngest of the Kardashians. When she was a child, she looks worth that remarkable, which is one of the most overlooked members of the family. Her sisters are all beautiful and in good shapes. Kylie seems a little ordinary by comparison. Her family did not expect her to have much success. For Kris Jenner, the daughter who made the most money is the one who deserves the most affection. So she's been very strict with Kylie. Later, Kylie slowly entered the rebellious phase of youth. When she was in school, she started to wear a lot of makeup and the most flamboyant hair. It also laid the foundation for her future beauty and hair. She didn't go to a regular school because of the family's popularity. She received the family education, usually in addition to the teacher lectures, and the rest of the time she always focused on cosmetics. Meanwhile, Kylie shared her makeup tips on the social media platform, slowly accumulated a batch of fans. She was not satisfied with her thin lips and had them enlarged. Unexpectedly, her fans started to imitate and made it become a fashion trend. After that, she began to change her style and officially entered the web celebrity field. And she participated in a reality show with her family. While her influence is growing, web celebrities' potential and economic acumen have propelled her up the ladder. In 2015, Kylie started experimenting with Seed Beauty, a beauty incubator, and launched her own product line, Kylie Lip Kit. Limited edition, $29 for each. The first 5,000 sold short in just 60 seconds. It shows that she is an influencer for the post-95s in the US. In February 2016, Kylie Lip Kit is upgraded to become a cosmetics brand, Kylie Cosmetic. At the same time, launched a new lipstick. The total production exceeded 500,000. She has since expanded her offering to include eyeshadow, highlights, and blusher. To date, about 300,000 units of each product have been produced. Kylie Cosmetic has sold more than $420 million in just 18 months. The number and the time are staggering. Kylie has suddenly become the most valuable person of the Kardashians and on the cover of Forbes. So let's compare that. It took Tom Ford a decade to reach $500 million in revenue. Bobby Brown took 25 years to reach $1 billion. Lancome took 80 years to reach $1 billion. Kylie Cosmetics hit $420 million in just 18 months. Bill Sim, a chief investment officer at the American investment company, said, "The company that brings the next generation of young people will grow in the long run." Because of Kylie's influence on HZ, the value of her influence has skyrocketed. From the perspective of advertising value, Kylie Jenner's ads on her social media platform are worth more than $1 million each. Compare with this, in 2018, Super Bowl cost just $5 million for a 3-second ad. With the exception of Kylie Jenner, everyone in the Kardashian family has the ability to make money. Khloe Kardashian created her own jeans brand, Good American, in 2016. The Jenner sisters founded Kendall plus Kylie, a clothing brand. Kim Kardashian's husband Kanye West founded Easy. Kim and her husband also created Kids Supply, a children's clothing brand, in 2017. In the same year, Kim Kardashian also launched her own beauty brand, KKW Beauty. She is completely self-employed. She is very bullish on the Chinese market. She had a connection with Taobao host Via during the Singles Day. Kim Kardashian sells 15,000 bottles of KKW perfume to China in just 1 minute. Just like that, expect the reality show and the advertising revenue. The Kardashians also developed to fashion industry, beauty makeup, games, entertainment industry. Kim Kardashian has had a bad reputation ever since the video incident became famous. In front of the screen, you may also think she is a very bottomless person. She has always been controversial, so how did she deal with these controversies? She did not suffer in silence nor rush to restore her good looks. Instead, she chose a third approach, packaging controversy as a leading. She insisted that women should not be ashamed for naked photos of themselves. There's no denying Kim Kardashian also worked hard in fashion field. When the reality show aired in 2012, Kanye West, who was still her boyfriend, did the closet battle. He threw away all the clothes he thinks unfashionable. Under his influence, Kim Kardashian began her fashion career. Three-dimensional makeup, nude lipstick, tight wear matching, exaggerated breast fat butt has become her signature style. In 2018, the CFDA, the Council of Fashion Designers of America, added a new award, Influencer Award, went to Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian was delighted and surprised to receive this major fashion award. "I'm surprised to win this award," she said. "After all, I spend most of my time on social networking without clothes on." The New York Times was quick to criticize it. It said they felt no positive influence from Kim Kardashian. It is the CFDA that is bowing to the mass market, or the impact of top clout in the fashion field is obvious to all. Not only this about phenomenon of the Kardashians, but also it's about clout versus values. Everyone knows that the Kardashians are famous, drama, and have many gossips, but it was Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian who made the family famous. So there are these 5 steps that made the Kardashians what they are today. Through the Kardashian story, we also see a lot of clout and web celebrities behind it. I think Kardashian is an extreme microcosm of contemporary clout, web celebrity, and the media behind it. There's a movie called The Truman Show. When it was released in 1998, it was labeled science fiction. It exposed media manipulation. Now, a family is willing to live their lives on camera, working on the boundary between real and virtual, and which simulates people's nerves. Now the Kardashians have babies, the family became more lively. Perhaps only they know which sentence is truth, which sentence is false, which sentence is hap. The real-life Truman Show, it seems, will never end. So much for the Kardashian story. I hope you can re-examine clout and web celebrity in light of this extreme case, and to web celebrity have more thought and inspiration. See you next time!